Welcome back, guys, and today we have got the team builder for the Monterrey Gyarados for week 1 of the World Showdown series. Now, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm not going to really explain today like everything of like my thought process, but I'm just going to give you guys a straight idea of what I've brought for the first week. Now, on the screen right now, I'll put my draft and his draft. You guys can pause the video if you really like, if you want to look at all these mons and my mons. But other than that, I'm going to get straight to the team prep video. Let's go. Alright, so first up, the first mon I've decided to bring is Fallout 5, my Victini. Rocking the leftovers Victory Star, V-Crate, Bolt Strike, Zen Headbutt, and Substitute with the EV spread of Max Speed Jolly with Attack Nature. Now, the reasoning for this set basically is it just has the coverage to beat his whole team. Now, I was thinking of maybe running Dazzling Gleam for the Hydreigon, but then I was just like, I'm not sure if I really need it, mainly because, like, V-Crate, like, I'm just calculating right now, like, V-Crate actually does about 50% to our normal Hydreigon, which means that all I have to do is wear down Hydreigon and I can just V-Crate it, bop it, like, straight up. Like, I don't even need Dazzling Gleam. V-Crate lets me hit the Jirachi. I know he's bringing Jirachi. Like, I got Altaria in my draft. I got a Weavile in my draft. Man's bringing Jirachi. So I'm bringing V-Crate for that. I got Bolt Strike to deal with the Blastoise, Mega Blastoise, and I got Bolt Strike also to deal with his Azumarill, and I also got it to deal with, like, he also hits his Swallow. So electric coverage is actually pretty good against his draft. Lastly, Zen Headbutt for the Nidoking and the Emboar. I need something to, pretty much this thing deals with most of his rock setters. Of course he has Diancie, but I got other things for that. Zen Headbutt. I know he's probably going to bring at least Nidoking, because Nidoking actually does pretty good work against my draft. I definitely think he's bringing Jirachi, Blastoise, and the Azumarill. So I'm prepping the most. You'll see I'm prepping the most for them. But anyway, lastly I got Sub. Now, it's important that when you bring sub, you know what you're going to sub on. Now, basically, what I think I'm going to sub on is basically like Emboar. I know Emboar is going to rock Sucker Punch. It always does. Like, every Emboar set has Sucker Punch. And he's probably going to either bring Life Orb or Banded. Now, if I can get a sub off on the Emboar, like on his Sucker Punch, trying to Oko my Victini, I can pretty much just start destroying him from there. Like, next turn, I can Zen Headbutt. I mean, he can Sucker Punch again and get rid of my sub, but then he just sacks his Emboar, and that's a free kill. I mean, all I traded was 25% health, and I get a free kill. And not even, because I have leftovers. Leftovers is basically simply just to get back health after a sub. So not much to explain. You guys should get the idea of what this thing does. It's just coverage and also a nuke. It just puts in the work. Like, seriously, Victini destroys. Alright, next mon, we have Spooderman the Galvantula. Now, Galvantula is just, like, it's probably the most standard mon, to be honest, I got. Running the Focus Sash, Compound Eyes, with Thunder, Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, and Volt Switch. It just has coverage. Like, this thing has coverage, hits everything on his draft. This thing, like, the only good switching would be Nidoking. Now, that will make it a lot easier to predict him. Like, if I know he's gonna switch in Nidoking, I can just switch in Victini, which is nice. Obviously, Focus Sash to take a hit, running Max Speed, Max Special Attack, so I can outspeed pretty much most of his team, except like Tauros and Swallow. But I don't think he's gonna bring them, so it's not like I'm really worried about those. For the third one, we have Barney's Wife. So Barney's Wife is going to be a part of my defense that I'm rocking. Now, it's got the Sugar Berry to live the Nidoking's Earth Power, and also a possible Earth Power from Hydreigon, and also it lives something else. It was Earthquake from Tauros. Even like it lives. It's made for the Earth Power from Nidoking. Now, I know he's probably going to try and bring Nidoking, and if he does try to Earth Power me, I can Earthquake him back. I can do, like, with this set, let me just change. I shouldn't be special minus special attack. Okay, there we go. So with this set, Earthquake does about 85% to a Nidoking if it's offensive, which means that I can just sucker punch him the next turn, and that's a dead ass Nidoking. Now I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm also running the Stealth Rock because he has the only way to get rid of rocks on his side is with the Mega Blastoise, which means I can pressure that thing as it tries to spin. All my mons are rocking some sort of coverage to beat Blastoise. Even my Alolan Love-Disc, the Alomola, will be able to beat it. I'll show you guys in a sec. And obviously, last move, I have the Thunder Punch, which does about like 45% of the Mega Blastoise, which is very important damage. I'll tell you guys later. Alright, so for the fourth one, we have my Alola Mola. Damn it, I can't say that. I think I just said it. Alola Mola. Anyway, toughest name is Alolan Love-Disc, and we are rocking the leftovers with Regenerator, with Toxic, Scald, Knockoff, and Aqua Jet. Now, the Toxic is simple. He has no Heal Bell or Aromatherapy, which means if I Toxic anything, it's going to stay Toxic, which is nice, because that's really good for wearing down his team. I want to try and get the Toxic off on a Hydreigon or Blastoise. Really important to get it, especially on Blastoise, because if that thing falls below 50%, I'll tell you guys. I keep saying I'll tell you guys later. Anyway, if that thing gets Toxic, it's pretty good, because then if I set up Rocks again, it'll be really hard for him to like switch it in, take Toxic damage, and get off the spin. Basically, I'm trying to wear down his team with Toxic. Enough said about Toxic. We also have Scald, which hits pretty much all his team. It does amazing damage to Nidoking and Emboar, and also the Diancie. Just a good move to have. Knockoff, simply to get rid of the Choice Scarf on the possible Scarf Hydreigon or Scarf Jirachi, and it also hits Rotom really well. So it's also that's also good. And also gets rid of Azumarill's Choice, not Choice Band. It could be Choice Band, Azumarill. Maybe Citrus Berry, but I'll probably Toxic it anyway. And lastly, we have the Aqua Jet, because Aqua Jet with Sassy Nature on this Love-Disc. It does about 30% to an offensive Nidoking, which means that if I use Scald, which is about 44% plus Aqua Jet, I can possibly knock out a Nidoking that is under 70% health, which is really good, because it's really good to be able to 1v1 stuff. Aqua Jet will come in clutch. Also could come in clutch against the Emboar. Who knows? I reckon it will. With the EV spread, we are specifically EV to live one Choice Banded Wild Charge from an Emboar, which will let us Scald an Aqua Jet. And we are also able to live some hits from like Lucario. The special bulk mainly is so we can switch into a Scarf Hydreigon, a Nidoking, a special Nidoking, and a Mega Blastoise. Mega Blastoise is the biggest problem for my team. Good to have a switch in, and I want to be able to switch in Toxic, switch out. So that's the plan, and hopefully that comes clutch. Now, fifth mon, we have Little Mac. Now, Little Mac is a great mon, guys. Like, I spent ages on this set. Now, basically, this set is pretty interesting. We have the Assault Vest with Iron Fist, with Rapid Spin, Thunder Punch, Mach Punch, Ice Punch. The Assault Vest is so we can live a few hits from the Mega Blastoise. It also lets us take some hits from Hydreigon. Also lets us take hits from Special, Nidoking, and also the Rotom. Now, it also lets us live Diancie, Moonblast. So, we have Rapid Spin so we can get rid of Rocks. Rocks are a problem for my team. We have to get those things out of here. Next up, we have Thunder Punch, which is mainly for the Azumarill and the Blastoise. If we can put, like, it does like 50% to both of them, so it's really good. That's really important damage. Mach Punch does like 55% to Hydreigon. Also does so much to Lucario and does so much to Tauros. Good, it's just I need it to do damage. Ice Punch lets us deal with Nidoking, Hydreigon, and the like Swellow and Shifter if he decides to bring them. This thing probably can't do much to his Rotom if he brings the Rotom, but I'm guessing I'm going to have to rely on something else to deal with the Rotom. Rotom's probably the biggest problem for my team, but I mean, it's not like it will destroy my team. Like, Rotom's a good mon, but it's not like a mon that, even if it surprises you, it will really destroy you. With the speed investment, this speed creeps the Mega Blastoise no matter what. Like, I mean, if he runs max speed, I think. No. Yeah, even if he, I'm not actually I'm not sure about that, but I know he definitely outspeeds Mega Blastoise without speed investment. And if he has speed investment, I guess it doesn't even matter because that means he'll do even less damage to me. While my Thunder Punch does even more damage to his Mega Blastoise if he has speed investment. I'm mainly predicting a bulky Blastoise with HP and special attack. So yeah, that's why I got this Hitmonchan set. Now for the last one, to wrap up the team builder, we are bringing Savior, the Mega Altaria with Altaria Knight, Natural Cure, Dragon Dance, Roost, Return, and Earthquake. This set, I'm still kind of undecided if I should bring Roost or Heal Bell. I think I probably should bring the Heal Bell, to be honest. But for now, I've got this. I'll let you guys know if I change it between now and the battle. But for now, it's Roost and instead of Heal Bell. I think I should bring Heal Bell because like if he starts poisoning me, mainly for the Rotom if it starts Will-O-Wisping my team, that will be a problem. So that's why I think I may bring Heal Bell, but we'll I guess I'll let you guys know the update. Now Dragon Dance, Return, Earthquake, but it destroys this guy's team. Like if you looked at his draft before, after I get a D-Dance up, I destroy his team. This is why I was thinking of having Heal Bell, because if he brings the Rotom, I can just D-Dance on the Rotom, Heal Bell next turn, and then just return it. It does one shot. I sweep the rest of his team. The only thing I can really stop this set is a Scarf Lucario and a Scarf Jirachi. Which is basically why I need a Alola Mola with knockoff to get rid of the scarfs. I don't think he's bringing Scarf Lucario, but I'm just saying if he does, then that's a thing. And also, what stops this set is Blastoise, because Return from Mega Altaria does, without the D-Dance, Return will do about 55%, which is why I need either Barney's wife to do about 45% or Hitmonchan to do about 45%, so Return from Altaria can kill. It can't stop this thing. I can always D-Dance on Blastoise, max modest special attack Blastoise. Ice Beam does about 85%, which means that if I have like full health, I can live a hit and just click D-Dance. I guess I gotta make sure that Lucario and Azumarill don't have priority to kill me, but yeah, that's a thing. Main reason why I have Roost is because I can Roost on the Hydreigon or not Nidoking. I can Roost on Emboar or Hydreigon after the D-Dance, but I was thinking Heal Bell. Yeah, I already said why. Like, I probably should bring Heal Bell for the Rotom, but I might do some building and see if Rotom really hurts my team. Because right now I'm running a few physical threats. I think most of my team is physical. I guess Victini is a good switch into Willow, but it's not a good switch into Ghost coverage, obviously. And if the Rotom's Scarfed, I guess I don't really care, because if the Rotom's Scarfed, it can't really do much to me at all. Like, I can just switch around it. But yeah, basically that's what I'm bringing, guys. That's what the Allied Agrons is bringing for the first week of the World Showdown series. Hopefully we come out with the W. As I said, I'll let you know if any updates. If I change this to Dazzling Gleam or if I change this to Heal Bell, I'll let you guys know right before the battle starts. And anyway, that's going to be our team. Go Allied Agrons, please show your support down below and leave a like, share this video. Hopefully you can, obviously, it's like 12 o'clock, I'm rambling now. I just gotta go to bed. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the battle tomorrow, and just like that, I am out of here. Peace.